Hey everybody, Agent Drowsy here, and I have Pokecraft with me as well.
Shut my man.
And it was my birthday in 2 days.
Well, yesterday.
Well, yesterday. So, to celebrate my milestone, I thought I would share some characters that me and my friend here want in Disney Heroes Battle Mode. A game that is not sponsoring this video, but we just like it.
I wish Shark would sponsor us soon. I hope.
Anyways, we're going to do 10 each.
Yep, 10 each. So you will do yours first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do it.
Alright. First up, Bill Cipher. Gravity Falls is one of the only things that keeps us together, really.
It's just our most favorite TV show, I think, because naturally it is funny, the humor is great, and besides all of that, it does seem to
Be absent from the game.
yeah. I mean, like, they put in other Disney Channel shows, like Phineas and Ferb with Perry the Platypus and all that. And just recently, this guy called Johnny something, like, just recently they just put it in.
But back on topic, Bill would obviously be a yellow team. Because
Because of his color, obviously.
yeah.
And then other traits and stuff like that, but yeah.
Considering his manipulative nature, he would obviously be a control character.
Yep. Control. Oh yeah, that's right. So, I have not watched Gravity Falls in a hot second, guys. I'm sorry. Even though I've watched it like 12 billion times. Not like 12 billion times, but pretty close. Maybe 12 times by myself, and then like 5 times with my family and friends and stuff, so.
Alright, next character. Cricket Green. Big City Greens as a show is not very interesting, but I resonate with this character. I'm always energetic and always wanting to do stuff whatever it takes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've watched a couple episodes of it, and to be honest with you all, it's interesting enough, but the humor is not all that great. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, there's some funny parts here and there, but I mean, like, there's way too much violence in that family, you know? But I mean, it's perfect for Disney Heroes Battle Mode, I guess, which is pretty decent, so.
Alright. So Cricket would be a blue hero, based on his overalls. And he would be a damage type, because he's always finicking around.
True.
Next up, Dr. Doof.
I have also watched the Phineas and Ferb TV show, like,
A lot.
a lot. So, because when my dad suggested it to the both of us, we liked it a lot, and we kept rewatching it, like, every other year. Like, we kept rewatching it over and over and over, because it was so funny. Like, all of the funny moments that were in there, it kept popping up in our minds to be like, oh, this is funny. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Plus, a pet platypus, like, that's unique. Like, generally unique. It really is.
Yeah, and Doof is a great, perfect, super amazing, every face belongs in a museum, super villain.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to give it that way, but yeah, sure. Even though Agent P
Always comes in.
and stops the madness, which thankfully it's since Agent P's already in, why don't they add Doofenshmirtz, make it more sense, people. You just can't put one character from one TV show in there like you've done. Like, for movies and stuff like that, you've done that already, like, a bunch of times from the community polls. Like, that's insanity right there.
Yeah, Doof is. If I were to do a top 10 list, Doof would obviously be in a number 2. He's not even in yet. Yeah, so yeah, Bird Blue, if you're watching this, put him in yet. Why haven't you put him in yet? This is obscene.
Bird Blue and Disney and Pixar, probably.
Hey, companies that made a game, why haven't you put him in yet? This is obscene.
This is obviously tremendous because the amount of effort that they have put into this game, like, they get requests from so many different people, and they're like, nope, change it completely off the line. Do what the people want. Give them what they want.
Next, Negaduck from Darkwing Duck. This is one of my favorite villains ever. He's charisma. His design. The fact that he's got a red fedora on.
I didn't watch the Darkwing Duck series, so Darkwing Duck is in there and all, but there has to be a supervillain in there.
Yeah. Even though we got Quackerjack and Megavolt.
And not just Quackerjack and Megavolt, guys.
We need more villains. This is obscene.
This is the one that we need the most out of, because he is the stronger option out of all of them.
I know.
And despite his character look, I would say he would be in the red team because of how psychopathic he is. Like, no kidding, guys. I've only watched like one episode where he's like very psychopathic. So.
And of course, one of his skills would use his chainsaw.
Skills.
One of his skills would use a chainsaw.
Yes, very much.
Next, Panchito Bozuarez from Mickey. This guy, yeah, I don't need to explain. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Next, Chick X.
They don't have car stuff in there yet, so it could be a possibility.
And I'm willing to take that risk.
And they might put in the Queen first, but sure. Or someone else.
Even if they put my Queen first, I still want X. Next up, Otto from WALL-E. WALL-E hasn't gotten any representation since 2018. None. Zero. Nada. And yes, I know he's a badge, but don't judge me. I love the character. He deserves more than this.
He watched this A2 Drowsy. He's been watching this movie ever since, he was a little itty bitty boy. No kidding. he had like a costume and everything for it.
Alright. Next up.
So it's truly iconic that it would be in there. So
Next up, Cruella de Vil. Now this one is obvious. I mean, 101 Dalmatians is one of Disney's most iconic shows, even though it fell on some hard times.
yeah, pretty, yeah, very.
I'm looking at you, 1996 remake.
Yes, for sure. That one was very odd. Very odd indeed.
On PS, that thing she's holding, it's not a knife, it's her smoker.
Yeah, but you gotta be a little older. Because it's rated E and up. Rated 10 and up. And nobody would know what that is. So they would probably put her cars instead of a smoker. So. Because it's kid friendly.
Don't worry, it would only be used in a render. No judge. Next up, Dr. Finkelstein from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I know we've gotten...
I do not like that show. Sorry, I just have bad vibes coming from it.
Yes, I know we've got Jack, Sally, Lock, Shock, Barrel, and even Oogie. But I want a fifth one in there. Oh wait, the mayor's in too. I want a sixth one in there. And Finkelstein just seems like the best option.
I mean, to be fair, no. The show is good, but I just get really bad vibes from it. I don't like it that much.
Next up, Ink Annie from Wreck-It Ralph.
On that one, on the other hand, I get very good vibes from that one. For sure. Because when I saw that for the very first time, I was like, and this wasn't even in the theaters, guys. We didn't even go in the theaters. We just wanted to get it from Walmart for cheaper. But at AMC, it was like $5 freaking bucks to go in. And at that time, we didn't really, I don't think we even had a movie theater. I don't know, I don't remember. I was too little to know anything about it, so.
And my final choice is the Ghost and Molly McGee. Otherwise known as Molly McGee and Scratch. These guys.
Interesting pick.
So,
Why did you choose them?
the show's funny, it's got creative cast. And the mix of Thai American, in Molly's case, is amazing. I love the representation here.
True.
And the show's funny. So that gets an automatic win in my book. Alright, Pokecraft, it's time for your picks.
Okay.
Handing the computer over to you.
Okie Alrighty. Okay, so what I chose, if Cruella was going to be in there, it would be Poncho and Frida. I don't know if I'm saying those right. But I do know that they would have the best option to defeat Cruella de Vil in a circumstance. So might as well put them in there too. Dipper and Mabel, obviously, as a duo. It's if Bill is in there, there's got to be a hero to stop him. So might as well. Dumbo and Timothy the Little Mouse. Most of mine are duos. Dumbo, when I watched Dumbo as a littler kid,
Dumbo has always been a big childhood movie to me. And I was gifted a elephant stuffed animal from one of my mom's friends, of course, when I was younger, and guess what I decided to name it? I named it Dumbo, and it's just been hanging out, chilling ever since. And there's some gunk and stuff on there that I don't know what came from. I don't know where it came from, but guys, I chose, who was it?
Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson, of course, because, I mean, it's Disney bought now, so. And then Phineas and Ferb, the two iconics. Tiana, the villain from Big Hero 6. I didn't have time. Well, I chose 6 characters. And AD Jazzy just thought of something that would work in the name of my favorite movie. So, and then
Celia from Monsters, Inc.
Okay. That's an interesting choice, actually, because I wouldn't have thought of that. So.
I was going to go with Water News for that spot, but I decided for Celia instead. Female representation and all.
Yeah, true. Who is this?
And finally, Screenslaver.
Screenslaver?
The
Oh, yeah,
Incredibles 2
right.
Might just have a shot at making it in.
Yeah, it might, but, it's a possibility, so.
Hey, if the Underminer can get in, a character that only had a few minutes of screen time, then so can he.
True. That's all of them.
We really hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Take
And
care.
we'll do the skills probably next week.
Sure.
Perhaps, if the video takes that long. Well, I gotta get headed for bed soon, so we'll be headed off our way, and you guys have a great rest of your night.